welcome back to another 1991 Honda CRX SI video. Well, this week I think I'm going to remove the wheels and tires and give them a good cleaning. Stay tuned. All right, to get started, I think I'm going to remove these center caps with this plastic pry tool. They're fragile at this point. We definitely don't want to damage them. So I think I'll do the two fronts first. I'm gonna take the wheels off, clean behind them, probably clean the calipers, and we'll go from there. But definitely what I'm going to do in a future videos, I'm gonna do the whole underside. I'll power wash and clean it, and I like to do that on all my vehicles, especially if I'm going to, consider it like a show car, which this one has a long way to go, but at least little bit by little bit, I'll get it done. So I guess I'll get those caps off, loosen the lug nuts, and then get the front up in the air. All right, to my surprise, these aren't terrible inside. I'm still gonna clean them, but could be worse. All right, I've done a couple passes with the power washer and the toothbrush and the degreaser, and I'm getting ready to rinse it again. It's clear this is gonna take definitely some time to get it all dialed in, but that's okay. For today, I'm just gonna get all of the heavy dirt and brake dust off. So the same with the wheel over here. It definitely is gonna need some heavy duty attention. All right, well, I'm afraid this is the best I can do right now. I thought I had some wheel acid, which would pretty much instantly eat away at all this baked on brake dust, but even, scrubbing with a brush and with some Scotch-Brite, I just can't get that off. And really the same is true with the caliper, although it's much better, it's not nearly where I want it to be. So I'm probably gonna have to do this again once I get some wheel acid. Well, I'm gonna do the passenger side front just so the two fronts, I guess, somewhat match. The brake dust is always gonna be, of course, worse on the front. This car does have four-wheel disc brakes, but as I'm sure you know, the fronts always get worse. So I'm just gonna do this quickly, and then we'll have to come back to this once I have the wheel acid. Yeah, I guess this does have quite a bit of superficial brake dust. Same with the caliper and rotor over here. So I'll just give this a once over. It'll actually give me a chance to do the plastics inside, which did actually come nice and clean. So here's a before and after. Not nearly as good as I want it, but I got to get some of that wheel acid. So for now, this will do it. At least the wheelhouse itself is nice and clean. A little bit of rubberized undercoating that's come off there, so I'll pick some of that up and redo it. I guess that's going to wrap up this part of the project. Time to put it back together. All right, since I wasn't really able to finish cleaning the inside of the wheels, I'm going to finish out this video with installing these LED lamps that I got. They're just cheapies. I got them off of Amazon. I can't recommend them, haven't even opened them yet. I'm going to do just the low beam headlights, the reverse lights, and the license plate lights. So I expect this should be pretty simple. I guess maybe we'll start with the reverse lights, which are 1156, if I remember correctly. Anyway, let me get those opened. Right, for the reverse light's pretty simple. Just here inside the hatch, there is a compartment here. Let's pull this out. Pretty simple. I guess just twist and remove. Looks like an old bulb, very, very full of film. Anyway, I'll put one in. I'll show you the difference between the analog, or I'm sorry, the halogen and the LED. Let me grab it. All right, well, that's definitely pretty bright. That little teeny, wow, that's crazy. So I'll go ahead and install it. Oh yeah, much better. Actually, that's crazy bright, especially compared to the halogen. Great, I'll replace the other one now. All right, here for the license plate lamps. There's 2 Phillips head screws on these dome covers. Cover comes off and then you can just barely get in here and pull the old bulb out, which is right there. So I'll go ahead and pop the new ones in. Not much to see here. And my last job of the day, I'm gonna swap out these low beams. I chose these because they were inexpensive and the profile is low enough that it pretty much matches the factory one, which is right there. So this is real simple, just a matter of untwisting that, plugging it in, and replacing it. I'm not going to turn these on. We all know what halogen headlights look like, and we all know what LED headlights look like, but this should hopefully make it better at night. Oh, these are 6500K, and that's pretty standard for LED, so I'll get these swapped out. Pretty dramatic difference. And with that, one more project done. I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and stay tuned for the next part. Drop a comment below if you want. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the flip side.